Hey, I'm going to tell you guys what happened to me over in Nepal. Very serious story now. Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. I'm going to tell you about something that's pretty serious and scary that happened to me overseas. And if you travel or have you been overseas, you'll appreciate this story. And I'm going to leave out a lot of it, but I'm going to get right to the nitty-gritty of it. I was going on a climbing trip with my friend Pat, my best friend, climbing partner, and we got to Kathmandu. Now when you fly in, you go through customs right at the airport, and then you have to get a trekking permit if you're going to go trekking, and that's like out in the mountains. You're going to go on a Nepal, like to Everest Base Camp or Annapurna or anywhere. You have to get a trekking permit, and that kind of goes hand in hand with your visa and all that together as a package. And when you get to Kathmandu, you have to, after the airport, you have to go again to immigration. And immigration's like this real dark brick building with chain link fences and a maze of fences and stuff. And you got to go there, and you spend the whole day there. Now, it may be different for some people if they did this ahead of time, but you most likely always have to go through this. I always do. So you go airport, you're there, you got to go get your other trekking permit, and it's a process. But what happened to us is we went and got our climbing stuff, is a little business across the street, and we wanted to get some supplies and also hire two guys to help us carry stuff in, two porters. So there's a little, across from immigration, there's like this little business, there's a bunch of them, a bunch of businesses and guide services and stuff, and places you can buy like rugs and gifts and things. And so my friend Pat, he bought like a small rug and a couple other things before we went over to immigration, stuff he was going to send home later that day. And I didn't get anything. I was just looking around. So we head across the street over to immigration, and now there's people all around following us, you know, wanting to buy stuff, you know, us to buy things from them, things like that. And we get in immigration, and we sit there. It's like a DMV building, and a bunch of chairs. You're sitting there, motor vehicles department, but worse. And a lot of people are coming through there from other countries just getting their visas. This has really not, it's not just for climbers or people coming from other countries like Americans and stuff. It's for anybody getting their visa worked on. So here we go. We get in there, and it's one at a time. You can't both go up. So they call you out one at a time. You give them your paperwork, you know, and you got, now your baggage and all that's back at your room, right? You didn't take, everything's back at our room. We just have our little day packs and stuff, and we're doing the paperwork. I am, and then I go back and sit down, and my friend goes up, and you know, he's behind a chain link fence now. I can't really talk to him. He's pretty far, you know, and it's kind of scary in there. And so they're talking to him and everything, and then he comes back and he says they want my day pack and stuff, which is sitting with me. And I go, oh, okay, because maybe they're gonna, you know, I'm not sure what was going on at this point. So apparently he had a visa mix up the last time he was there, and you know, they want him to grab his stuff in case he has to stay there for a little while and go through stuff. So he's just getting his stuff. And I'm outside the chain link fence, way out in this waiting room, and I can see him, but I can't talk to him. Bunches of people. And this guy comes in, Raju, who was like, now people are coming in there and going, and they're also coming in from outside at that business to come in and try to get people to go on their trips. And so, you know, so they're coming in immigration right at the door there, and that guy sees me, goes, hey, my friend. And I go, hey. And he goes, where's your friend? And I said, oh, he's up there getting his permit and stuff. And I go, he's having a hard time because he had a visa problem or something. And I'm talking to this guy outside kind of, and he goes, my friend, your friend has something. And I go, what do you mean? He goes, you know, so when he was across the street buying that rug and a few things, and then they were all friends across the street, they gave him, and he didn't know, they gave him a little piece of something you smoke. And it wasn't good, you know, and he doesn't do that, neither do I. It was, well, it was hash. So they gave him, like, drugs, you know, and we don't do drugs. And so, but, you know, he slipped it in there thinking, oh, he'll probably appreciate that when he gets out, you know, and, you know, opens up his ticket and all that kind of stuff, and has, because he's kind of a hippie-looking guy, my friend, you know, and he's thinking he's doing the guy a favor. And so that guy across the street's like, hey, you know, your friend's up there, oh boy. And so he leaves, you know, and I'm freaking out now. I'm like, oh no, okay, so he has hash and he's in there and there, and believe me, this is, I'm thinking, you know, and all over there, there's prison, there's like flyers up for Americans in prison. Come and visit your buddies in prison from America, you know, because they need friends, and bring them, you know, a note or something or a letter and make them feel good. And I've been seeing that the whole time, you know, and I'm like, at least I don't do that, and I'm not going to be carrying that around here. And then there he is up there, and he doesn't either, and he's got something in those bags. And so I'm waiting. It take about another hour. He's coming back with two of the immigration guys. They're coming back, and the two immigration guys walk by and go outside, and my friend goes, "Hey, let's go. We're all good." And I go, "You realize what just happened?" And he goes, "No, he didn't even know the whole time he had that in his bag inside that rug. There's a little rug rolled up." Good story. Be careful, and if you're traveling, the best tip is don't accept anything from anyone, and if you do, check it out really well. Real story, true story. My friend could comment on it about here. But anyway, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Going into some bicycle stuff here tomorrow and more packing stuff. Thanks.